No, I ain't laughing because I don't find nothing funny. No, I'm not talking about the offensive joke or the sideways comment that maybe you just caught me on a bad day and I don't feel like laughing. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is something I've referred to in the past when you have relationships that are in need of you reassessing, you all standing with one another, because perhaps you've gotten a taste that relationship is going sour and you're thinking, you know what, thinking it's starting to be more downward swings, downward, what is it, takes on that roller coaster than it is up swings. Whatever you call going up with elevated. It's more descending than it is ascending in this relationship. It's starting to smell sour around here. And one of the things that I notice is that when things start to smell sour around here, sometimes the person will try to mask that by throwing a little bit of sweetness up off in there. They got to make it worth your while to keep you on the comeback, keep you in the loop of things. So a lot of times that may come in the guise of laughing at something, trying to be fun loving. And I'm going to tell you where I'm headed with this video. I'm thinking about a bunch of different relationships, but I'm thinking about one in particular, and then I'll see later if I need to go down this path of fleshing this out with some of these other relationships. I'm thinking about one in particular where, for the most part, me and this person, we may talk, we may laugh, we may reminisce on a lot of things, a lot of traumatic things that maybe we find funny now. But if we would discuss it and tell other people, they'd be like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy that y'all went through that. Not together, just things that we've seen and witnessed and experienced. That's crazy. How could y'all be laughing at that? Y'all got a crazy sense of humor. And often you'll find worldly sayings that state, you got to find the humor or laughter in anything. No, you don't. No, you don't. Especially if you're trying to process some trauma. So back on topic of what I'm talking about with this relationship with this person. The more that things went on, they may start out funny and laughing before they take a turn in talking about the same old, same old. In other words, it would turn sour. Not that me and this person would be at odds with one another. It's quite the opposite. What I'm talking about is we're rehashing the same things. We're talking about, for a lack of going all into depth on what I'm saying, we'll just say we're talking about traumatic things. And me not being in that situation, it causes you to take a step back and go, wait a minute. If you're still going through these traumatic events, what are you laughing about? Nothing funny. I don't find anything funny. I don't find anything funny standing on the outside. This is crazy. Just like what I said other people may say on the outside, oh man, that's crazy that y'all have like that sense of humor on the things that you went through. I'm looking at it from the standpoint, we done processed this, we done got over it, find the humor in it, we moving on. Other person's not looking at it like that because they're still knee deep in whatever it is that they're going through. I don't find nothing funny. Sounds like to me, you need to process whatever's going on around you. See, I think that maybe you're just masking that laugh to go ahead and get through it and move on to it's not even the next stage of that, just so you can endure further. Basically, your laughter is allowing you to enable yourself. Don't tell me I'm recording this video of my head being cut off. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let me see. Because all the movement that I do, bam. And I ain't restarting this video. I'm thinking that you're just doing this to enable yourself, and you kind of pull me in along for the ride. But I see what's going on, and I don't find anything funny. As a matter of fact, it's starting to get on my nerves because it's starting to feel sour around here. I got better things to do. in other videos where I've somewhat tackled this, I'm coming at it from a different angle, because in the older videos, when I talked about what I stated earlier in this video on how people try to keep you on the comeback, keep you in the loop, because it's got to be something in the relationship has to resemble that you all are there together for a reason. So people that are on the inside of your circle, they're hating or trying to hold you back or have that crab mentality of pulling you down when you're crawling out. It can't be all bad, because then you really would, no matter how knee deep you were in it, you more than likely see the relationship for what it is. So person that want to do that, it's only through time and situations that pass that those gestures get more grand and more grand till they're just outright being who they are. But what I'm talking about is, I'm talking about where this might not even be anything where you and the person are at odds with one another. And one of the things that has made me reassess this is because everything that I'm going into in this video, it had nothing to do with me and the person. Yes, we were reflecting on some past things that, excuse me, that we had experienced, but it's just like, I don't find it funny anymore. Because I'm just looking at this as a segue for you to get to talking about the same thing that you've been incurring. You've been in and you're not handling business. You're not handling business, and it's bringing me back up off into it. So I'm no longer finding this funny, and the more that I look at it, I'm going, was it really anything to ever laugh about? Just like some of those memes and those things that you see when people are smiling, how they're really hiding the pain and so forth and so on. It's because you're not dealing with whatever's going on down up underneath. That's the reason why I say nothing's funny. I don't want to laugh. I want this handled so we can move on and get to some real laughs, some things that I truly find funny. I'm tired of this video. I'm fixing to move on to the next topic. Stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. I mean, is my head cut off? Y'all have a good one.